30 seconds. 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, go, go, go.
Okay, we've got somebody really behind us. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
okay. We are Richie.
Yeah, I see somebody, Richie, with the WCC.
How did you do, Rich? Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Hopefully you get PO again next week then. Yeah. Just conserve your energy a bit, guys. Don't race off, yeah? You wanna hold it together.
That's a good speed right now, 1617 in the beginning.
Right, coming through. Right, hold on then. How is everybody? Okay?
It's a little bit fast. Matt, you're pushing what, 2.4?
Yeah, come down a bit if you like.
Please. Us old guys at the far end in the back. I guess I don't want to get too tired before we hit the hill.
That's fair.
Ricky got my wheel, okay, good. So we can go, we can draft a little bit.
Well done, guys. It's just up for you, isn't it, Paul?
No.
You got it, mate. I'll drop in behind you. That's it. Hold that line, Simon. Yeah. Very tidy. Yeah.
Well, you guys are 3 seconds ahead of us, of Rick and I.
Right, we'll just
Ease up a bit. Ease up a bit.
That's better. See the difference when you draft properly, Simon. The difference between Paul in front of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let us know when you've had enough, Paul.
Yeah, I'm fine.
How you doing, Robert and Rick?
Catching up slowly.
Okay.
Well, I'm pushing a 2.1 to catch up, so.
Over now.
2 seconds back,
You're doing well.
Yeah,
catching up gradually. Okay, we're back.
Nice.
We're just behind Simon now.
Well done. A little bit of a hill. Hold everyone together. What time don't you usually ride, Paul?
Say again?
What time do you usually ride?
I don't.
You don't?
No. I normally do the Swiss Racing League on the season where I've done seasons 1, 2 and 3. But that's it.
So you don't normally TTT, you just NRL?
Yeah.
But you know you're welcome in any of these two teams.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah, probably what, Matt, usually what, on Fridays is usually when you sign up for the following week.
Yeah.
So this way we'll know ahead of time
Yeah,
about how many are
yeah.
available.
Yeah, don't sign up until Saturday, Robert. That way, if you get invited for or Sunday morning, that way, if you get invited for Premier, you'll know. Platinum, you'll know.
Oh, okay.
You get the email Saturday night.
Okay, Saturday night short time. Okay. Well, anyway, looking at the results later on today, we should see how we placed.
As long as you're in the top 16,
Yeah.
you'll go through. And at the moment, I'd have said you're doing all right. We've just got to make sure that those people behind us stay behind us.
Absolutely.
Well, right now, Richie is behind us by 8 minutes. Okay. Good.
Cheers.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, Rich is recording this, so I have to be careful for our language.
At the moment, we're in first place.
There was one guy that left out by himself,
Yeah, well, he'd have got a penalty anyway.
Well, that might be somebody that wants to form a team,
Yeah,
and maybe he just wants to go through the protocol of what you have to do before he actually gets the team together. I mean, like even myself, when I formed the team, put out everything, if I would have been by myself, I probably would have done it anyhow, just to practice. So he might be just somebody out there just trying to gain a little experience about the timing and everything else. And maybe, who knows, in a couple of weeks he might come back with the team. So,
doing well, guys.
This is a good pace for me.
It's a very good pace. Tuck in, let's see if we can drag you along. Look at that, that's beautiful, isn't it? Let me just ease back a little bit. I see someone's dropping back.
If we could try to keep it under two maximum, that should be a good pace. For the beginning, like I said, we'll see what happens after we get over the KOM.
Trying to do is keep you guys. You can try and keep as close to me as possible. I'll try and drag you along and keep get the watts per K up, you know, without you having to work too hard. Imagine with Paul and I here, we can probably pull you along. What do you reckon, Paul?
Yeah.
Well done, Robert. You tuck yourself in there.
Yeah.
Nearly with me, aren't you? You all right, Rich?
Yeah, my bike, the frame and the wheels are pure aero, so for climbing there.
You did well.
So for sure on hills, I don't have much power going up.
You all right, Rick?
Okay, Rick, we got a few meters behind us, 1 second behind us.
Okay, ease off a little bit.
Yeah.
Got you, Rick. Go on then. Let's do it. Stay on my tail, mate. Hold on, please. There we go. We're back with you. And we're back in the room. Hold on.
Everyone comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as we keep it under 2 for now, I'm fine.
How are you, Rick? You all right?
You guys are a little fast for me.
Yeah, especially in the beginning. We're keeping it like 1.8, but then once in a while, the front guy, you're bringing it up to like 2.3, 2.4, and you're creating a gap. So,
Once you caught up, let us know when you're a metre away. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to hold up. You're trying to burn 6 matches catching up.
Right. Tuck yourself nice and tight to our wheels then. That's it. I like that.
Nice, well done.
Great work, everyone.
Okay. Okay, that's perfect, just like that. That's a nice blob.
Well done. We go with the KOM, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, we're going to be hitting the three-pot soon.
It's steep as you turn the corner and then it levels out, I think.
We're going to get sleep soon.
Soon be there.
I think it goes up to about maybe 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Good percent up here.
Just everyone catch up, yeah.
We've got a bit of a gap for me.
Just easing back.
You can get my my draft book if you want. There you go.
One more little climb coming up and then it's done, isn't it?
Well, we got over half the climbing done,
Yeah,
and about
pretty much.
30% of the kilometers done.
Yeah.
So that's 1.3. Oh, distance goal. Congratulations.
Well done.
That's my mileage for the week. Which is a good job too, because I probably won't ride again this week.
How is everyone?
Okay. Well, Rick and I are 4 seconds behind.
I'll leave that.
Just stop pedal, yeah.
Don't forget, when you guys stop pedal when we catch up, we're still going to be cooked when we catch you.
Right, release. Now and then release. We'll take it a little bit easy when we
2 seconds.
Slowly, Craig. Okay.
1 second behind Matt.
get yourself in front of Paul.
Caught Matt.
Simon, get yourself in front of Paul. Yeah.
Okay.
And then take a picture of yourself with first on the screen.
Yeah, everybody get a picture of themselves in the first place.
Yeah, that's it. It's a bit downhill, make the most of it, guys. Hold it past and take a photograph. At least you can post that one, can't you?
Unless you're really good in Photoshop and just copy yourself and stick yourself in the front.
Let's just ease it back a fraction. Get everyone back with us, they're a few metres away.
Okay.
Nice bit of heavy lifting there, Paul, when we went up the hill. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It does make it easier, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
We've actually stuck together pretty well, actually, coming up that hill.
Yeah.
Well, there was 3 in the front and there was the 2 of us in the back who were together, so
Yeah, it wasn't much of a gap. We didn't string out too much.
no. Well, like I said, my frame and my wheels are pure aero. That's the new Cervelo, which is the best flat that exists on Swift. And then the Zip 808, which is not necessarily the fast, but at level 30, that's the best I could get.
Yeah, the 343s are good.
So I'm pure aero. Downhills I'm okay, but going up the hills, it doesn't give me much of an advantage for climbing. But luckily, today it's only 130 meters, so
Yep,
put on the
there as
aero.
well. There isn't much more climbing to do.
So we're at 92, so you only have about less than 40 meters to climb.
Hey, Robert, it's very Canadian of you to say Cervelo is the best.
Yeah, I have a Brooklyn French accent and Canadian, New York City slang. So, okay, when we go under the banner, let us know what you get as far as if there's a power up or not, so we can determine how we're going to use them. I got
Nothing.
XPs.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Because sometimes if you get something like somebody gets a shredder, they can lead going up a hill. If you get something like an arrow, somebody can lead doing on the flats, etc.
I think we're quite well managed, Paul.
Be careful, the road might be slippery. It's raining.
My forehead is raining.
Luckily, my hair doesn't get wet when I'm riding because I almost have none. So.
Yeah, super tuck, and I lost it. Too late. Riding, guys.
I don't think there's anybody really riding in our category right now against us.
Well, at least you're going to get a win.
Yeah.
A win's a win, I'll take it.
100% record.
Unfortunately, in the Mocha category, that's against everybody else, whatever their zone is. So,
Yeah, unfortunately, your time doesn't really count in that respect.
yeah. When you pass another team, that feels good.
Yeah.
Or if you bring down the gap in less than a minute, which means you gained on them. But if you get passed by someone that's 2 or 3 minutes behind you, that's kind of demoralizing.
We did well the other day when we swapped bikes. We gained so much. We lost it all back in the end, but we did do well.
Oh yeah, when you're going through the jungle circuit and you're on the MTB bikes. When I did the jungle circuit a few times in races, right from the get-go, I used my Trek Super Caliber, and I was zipping. Once we got to the dirt part, I was zipping past people with their Tron bikes as if they were standing still.
Swap definitely made a difference. Right. Not that right. Just losing Robert and Rick again.
Okay, we're not that far behind, only a few meters. There we go.
Back on.
I caught up. Had to wipe the rain off my sunglasses, so.
Hey, with me, guys.
Oh, sun coming out. Put on my sunscreen.
You're not inside if you want it.
Like, this is a nice group right now.
I'll take out the break. That's a nice pace, isn't it? So I bucketed it up and came out.
Right now, yeah. From near the front, it's a good pace. For Paul's information, the other member of our team is Arita, but she has COVID. Her husband has COVID.
Yeah, I
One
saw
daughter
that
had
one.
COVID. Yeah, and her other daughter just got tested positive for COVID, so she'll be joining us maybe next week, if not the following week.
Hopefully,
So-
yeah.
That's it.
So is this the first time you've all raced in a team, or is it? I think you said you did a practice on Tuesday night.
Yeah, we did a practice, a meetup. We did it on the RGV in France.
Uh-huh.
So it was the same climbing, 130 meters, and it was about 25 and a half kilometers. So it was like 4.5 kilometers shorter than this. So I tried to choose something that resembled this race course, which is the first time we're actually racing together. Because the team was only formed a week ago, so.
Yeah.
Robert and I have raced together
Yes.
before because we raced in the Dragons, because I'm captain of the Dragons normally, Paul.
Okay. So how many of you are ex BRT?
Yeah, I was. I don't know, that's it, isn't it, here? You obviously.
Yeah. I think there's a few of us though now in WCC.
Yeah, so you know how obviously WCC formed, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no idea how I ended up with the keys to the bloody to DRT, but I couldn't get Jess to talk to me, so there was no point in carrying it on, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a shame. It's a real shame.
Yeah, but it's a real shame because it was a good club. And it was very established, wasn't it? That was the thing.
Yeah.
Never mind, it'll take us a few years, but I'm sure we can get WCC there.
I'm sure we will. It's already growing though.
WCC is what? Stands for what?
I'm just determined that what we have is we have a club that is fair, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want people trying to hijack it. I was a bit bound up with logo gate, you know, when everyone got upset with the logo, or only let me say 4
Yeah.
people got upset with the logo, but
Probably you can't please everyone.
I couldn't change it either. I put it into the coal for print and everything like that, you know, on the bloody kit.
Yeah.
Suddenly change it, it's going to cost me a fortune. What people get is, every time something happens with WCC, it's my bank that pays for it.
Well, what I have a little trouble with in general is when everything is voted on, people are consulted, and then a few weeks later somebody starts yelling, and obviously it's the squeaky wheel that gets the grease.
Yeah.
So then everything gets thing, and then people who voted in favor of something, all of a sudden are questioning whether we should keep on doing it.
Yeah.
So, well, we all voted. Everybody was in agreement.
But when you think about the logo, 6 of us voted, which is the committee, yeah?
Yes.
3 are men, 3 are women, and everybody agreed it was the right logo. Christ, I even had a penny farthing without a rider on it, and they went, no, we want a rider on it. Nobody questioned it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple went over to Evo.
Yeah.
After they went over, I went and checked on the site. I don't belong to Evo, but when you click onto their site, you have to get accepted. So I just clicked on the administrators and moderators. There were 21 administrators and moderators. Out of the 21, 4 are women and 17 are men.
Yeah.
So how inclusive is that? As compared to us, which is 50-50. And it wasn't as if we chose to say, well, we have to get 3 women to be on the executive. It just worked out like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was always inclusive. And you go to a team that you have 4 out of 21 administrators are women. So I mean, how inclusive is that? I don't know.
Not a gender neutral logo. More important. I bet they don't think about a gender neutral logo when they're eating their KFC.
Yeah.
All I can say about it is I've done my best, you know?
Well, like I said a couple times, we just should whenever the discussion gets opened, just don't answer and let it die a natural death in the wilderness of nothing being answered.
Yeah.
Every time you answer something, somebody's going to come back and re-answer it, and then somebody's going to be questioning the conversation. Well, but you said that. Do you mean this? And they said that. Well, that's a good point. And you just keep going around in circles, administrative ping pong going back and forth, and you get nothing accomplished. So. You know, I'm more concerned with, since we're in charge of the social media for doing everything there, I'm more concerned with getting the message out, getting people coming to our group rides, nurturing the race teams, getting the name known, eventually getting our kit, and increasing our membership.
500 people on Sunday, 500 people.
Wow.
Yeah, for the 3 rides.
Yeah.
Yesterday, this is only our second week on the wobble on Wednesdays, and we had 39, but one was dropped, so we actually had 40, which is good for taking back our spot. So
I don't think we need to complain.
yeah, we're really riding nice now. Everybody's keeping together, comfortable pace. We have about 60% done on the kilometers and about almost 85-90% done on the climbing.
I'm doing all right.
I had to stand for a minute. My butt was killing me.
Not nice weather. Ramping it or whatever. Horrible. I had to order some adapters to my pedals the other day so that I can turn them into normal pedals. Because I'm going to be doing this 800-mile ride and everybody's sharing the bike and a lot of them won't have shoes.
Hold on, did you just say 800-mile ride?
Yeah.
And I'm laughing now.
Yeah,
Well, not individually.
20th of September to the 26th of September.
whereabouts?
Clifton Suspension Bridge to the Brandenburg Gate in Germany.
Wow. Wow. So how many have you got to do out of the 800?
I will probably end up doing at least 100, probably more.
And how many are there of you doing it?
I'm not sure, maybe 40 of us.
Okay. Nice. Good grief.
Everybody takes a bite-sized piece and you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what you got to say is we're not actually riding the roads. It's virtual because we can't all do. Obviously, we can't ride to the Brandenburg Gate with 40 people because of restrictions still. But I'll set it all up on RGT. I'll actually do a Magic Road, so I'll do the trip on RGT.
Everyone okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Simon, if you want to pull back just a slight bit, you're getting like 2.2, 2.3, around 1.9, 2. Okay.
We were doing well then, actually, to be fair. But in like 2.6 at one point, going up there.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. Be fair though, Paul was holding the blob together. He was actually dragging everyone.
It's a nice place, this.
Yeah, it is.
Well, there's a couple of you. I believe Simon, Cat C, Matt, you're not far from there. There's a couple that, like Rick and myself, that are Cat D's, medium to medium high, but not at the high end of Cat D. Paul, I'm not sure. You're Cat D, I believe. I'm not sure what your FTP or your.
I was Cat C last year.
Yeah, you're a high D, aren't you?
Yeah, I stopped riding in December, and I started riding again probably a couple of months ago, and I dropped down. So I was always a slow C. So
Yeah, same as I was. That's what I was before I dropped back. And I was almost C again, so a very high D. And I did throttle it back a bit, otherwise I was going to get upgraded.
yeah.
I didn't really want that.
I said this on Dragons a few weeks ago. Matt knows this. I said, some of you guys can be upgraded to C. I said, luckily I can't be downgraded to an E. But I'm doing better since a few weeks.
I think the funniest one was Steve Graham kept saying about riding, doing some crits, and I went, you've got to be careful with the crit races, Steve. You'll get yourself promoted. He got really close and he eased back.
Well, the trouble is I've been doing like an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours a day, but only once a day. So now what I'm trying to do is, in the morning, trying to do Zwift for about either a half hour or so, 45-minute race or an hour. And then in the afternoon, I'll either do Zwift again, or I'll do my running for about an hour to 2 hours. Because otherwise, if I do even an hour and a half a day, but I'm sitting down in front of the computer and the TV the rest of the time, it doesn't do me too much good because my legs get dead. So it's better if I do 2 trainings a day, morning and afternoon. This way, it helps for keeping in shape. Because I'm not working retired, I'm 74, so it's not as if I'm working and I'm going back and forth to my desk up and downstairs, chasing after the kids and everything else.
You're pretty good, really, for 74. You're very fit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Went to see my doctor this morning for my annual physical. So he said, "You're in good shape for the shape you're in." I told him, I said, my aim in doing the running and Zwift is to die healthy. So
I was in the gym at 5 a.m. this morning.
That's commitment.
I did upper body and legs this morning before I trained. It's all to do with cycling, you know what I mean? It's all about strength training and endurance training.
Yeah.
Yeah, leg pressing sort of 150 kilos and things like that, you know. Right. Fine. Guys.
Well, 7.2 kilometers to go. Flat.
Here's my mantra right now. In through the nose, out through the mouth.
Well, we got 42 with 7k. Yeah, we should do alright.
Yeah.
We should have a good time, I reckon.
In theory, should be about 57.
I'll be quicker, 55, I hope. Nice, stay like that.
Oh, Matt, 3.3. Whoa.
You know?
Front's starting to get away from the back.
You're right. Just dropping these guys back a couple of seconds so he's up a little bit. Let's go fourth, Robert. Which do you want? There we go. I'll make you on it.
Less than 5 to go.
Yeah, well done, guys. Cracking ride.
As always, Swift is always off a little bit. It's supposed to be about 131 meters, but 142. So.
Right. Nice. Strong finish.
That's okay. Closer to Tron are we?
.9 .9 to go. .83 is a little rich for our blood in the back. Magic, if you just slow it down a slight bit, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, just start a little bit, let Robert catch.
Okay, I caught back.
Still a couple of seconds behind us, so. I think we want to all finish together, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, Paul, if you could slow it down a little bit, you're like 4 seconds in front of us.
Will do. Sorry, guys.
So close to the end.
Yeah, Paul, you're way ahead of us. You're like
Yeah,
5
easing
seconds.
up. Easing up.
If you could do like maybe 1.5, 1.6 for a few seconds.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Less than a kilometer to go.
Good draft, guys. There you go.
Good work, guys.
Well
Yep.
done.
0.8, 0.7.
Well done.
There we go. Let's do it. Come on, Robert.
0.6. Five. Four.
You got this, guy.
Three. And 50.
Come on, Simon. Well done. Go on, mate. Come on, Paul. Brilliant. Well done, guys.
55. 55 in about 7
seconds.
seconds. Time 57:34.
7:33.
Yeah, everybody's together.
Well done, everyone.
Brilliant ride.
Oh, good ride.
And Robert, you got the point.